It's exactly 20 minutes past 2 p.m. Our coffee spotlight media de bro memory in the bia ya hyehyɛ ne nɛ yasa betena se de say media de bro na be din komo de afa Ghana Independence Day ye nɛ aye nra na yankopon ya adom Ghana enya the 69th years after yenya independence as Ebeka say after 69 years again na course nyoma koyi nyoma nkoyi are we moving forward or we are still retrogressing? Are we progressing or retrogressing at this very moment? Inti, my pam for becoming sa obawa ha and if it's so ahumano so ma ka beka ho na nya kwatwetwem komo no. Inti mame ne nka mema oba ahema ba akopɛ special me ma no akwaba oba ma akwaba. I'm the mute. What happened kan?
Sorry, I'm on the road.
It's very important. Ghana. Me mo akwaba.
I'm a chill.
Me ba cha wo hwe dwumedie sa bre na wonya nhye wo Ghana Jesi amsebo mo na ekope Ghana Jesi na hye afeso se onyenya wo Ghana bibia wo bia ya Ghana bia mo da fo na me ma je me de capito ma betna hede na hye se ye drive ya no na wo be de ampa be jo ha da bibia tumi akoyira ba sisi ya ye kese enra ene nyame ya adom nti yenya 69 plus 1 day ene Ghana yenya 61 fitebra yenya independence Batman day and so no you bet me aka say Ghana be reflecting 69 years now.
We've made progress, Kakra. I mean, we could do better. We could do better, but I'm proud of where we are thus far. Yeah, and pepe. What I say?
Okay.
But compared to some other countries, say in Nigeria, folks, me back Ghana, say almost vacation. Then say we are doing something right. We could definitely be doing it better. And maybe yes, you share agriculture, you share your infrastructure when it comes to our roads. You share and by now we should have been there, I read somewhere say Kwame Nkrumah introduced the palm tree to Indonesia, some Asian country, and then what they're doing with the palm tree, it's amazing.
Okay,
it's amazing. But we yakechi, but kakangakra, we will get there. But I can say it's 69 year. I am proud of Ghana. I'll continue to be proud of Ghana. We will continue to grow progressively. We will get there. And so we'll get there.
But Lana people don't want you to compare Ghana to America, but America is over almost 300 years, right? Let me be so when America was 69, was America like this? Because it's a show project might be it's more than 200. It's around 50, 100, 70, 80, 100, most of their major projects, right? All those ages here, and then the maximum I've seen so far is like around 150 years. But America is almost 200 or something. Just say, what subtract here? And that's how you compare. Can we say, and yes, we went through coup, right? For a couple of years. Can we say, we've done extremely better if we want to compare in that very level?
Fifi, you have to understand how NMB have systematically taken, are structured in a way for the black man not to move out of that slave mentality. Do you understand? So, Ibrahim Traoré is trying and doing his best. Do you understand? Gaddafi came and tried to do what he could. A lot of strong leaders have tried to break out of the mindset of the white man's mentality. And you said we don't want to, but I was someone who said, Bibi, until we break loose of that bondage, of that mindset. And it will take time. We think it's very easy to be done. But I also believe in say it takes an individual. It takes to really understand. Said this is how our people have been programmed to see things and to know what can I do. Yes, it will cause a lot of frustration. It will cause a lot of waste of time and money wasting and resources wasting. But we cannot give up. Yes, 69 years ago, America maybe they were far advanced. But remember, America is a white man's land. You know, we as Africans, as Ghanaians, they dictate a lot of things. We can say, oh, they should do this, they should do that. Fifi, your friend is JFK, they killed him. Malcolm X, they killed him. Martin Luther, yes, they were able to control him to a point, but then they ended up killing him because he was starting to be awake. So, progression, so the president, the government needs to understand, okay, we need to fix this road. Let's do it. So they say, I see in Crawford or Ghana from bus stop boys.
Yeah, bus stop boys, yeah.
They are making movement. A baby na hire almost all money jumanana. No. One to me gather together says to me cleaning Ghana, mine so kakra. Do you understand? It's you know almost saying it's a because I make a donation be to them. I'm okay, yes, DB. But guess what? They'll get the job done. That is the mindset that we need to start developing. Yeah, to me, if it's at once, it said Ghana needs to be at the same level where America used to be when they were 69. No!
Okay.
It's going to be tough.
Okay.
A lot of blood will be shed. Oh, a lot of blood will be shed. Yeah, minus no obvious rule. People are scared to die for the mind, for the betterment of the government or for the country. One more office is crying. They're scared. We need that militant mindset that a lot of these African leaders had. Oh, but I can say, you know what? We cannot compare how America was 69 years ago to where we are right now. We are doing the best that we can possibly do for now. Until, say, some leadership will get a breakthrough somewhere. Then initiative. And that's it to me, your Fifi. Infrastructure no but a bro obi government need to honor sikana be din so just said they refuse because we are ni sika be ada sika no onko betimi adi onko betimi adi. Do the road, do the infrastructure, build factories, do something. Not the opposite we did eat, chop it away. You know, chop it away. And then do a Jumano. You came in office, said you vow to do something now. Do it. Because we are Jumana, Fifi, and yes, America for no moon this cano, they are more corrupt than anything else. But guess what? They do the job and then they chop.
They chop it. Okay, do the job and still chop the money. If you want to chop the money, don't chop the money only and stop doing the job.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Michelle.
Oh, yeah, Eka brother Meyaku.
Eka get. Oh. Yeah,
hey.
For a while.
My bro, menya pneumonia, me got hospital 1 week cry.
Oh, cassette.
Yeah. I feel I may recover.
We thank God for coming back. You say this is a good time. We're back on our independence time. You know, you have received your independence from the pneumonia. Yeah. Okay, so now you're discussing about Ghana's independence. They're gonna be in 69 years after our independence, and you say, does it reflect in our progress, or are we behind? Yeah.
Okay. Well, me that's it. Yeah, when you about submission on Mickey, we be said, Kwame Nkrumah at the factory at a church. name of the about
Not all refer me a correction, not refer say I bet Indonesia for the Ghana.
Yeah.
But now they are far ahead with that.
Yeah. Now said you're not all channel. I no correct. Kwame Nkrumah at the factory beer. The way we are see beer bag. Factory get ties. Factory mantis. Factory your friend say.
Tin tomatoes.
Tin tomato like product beer. Nipa consumption, basic things, other big beer or the send money in our bank, Ghana, including from one factory, everything. But yeah, no, you intimate and keep poor there. You two Kwame Nkrumah, almost good money in a money in a good, and political party be also bad. The other party need to criticize my on so. She said, "The baby and in fact, and to Kwame Nkrumah, you more baby na a good, and no can be na map the Numa and why they on Ghana. Because the minimum said, the Kwame Nkrumah be a sugar factory. Oh, I'm saying a commander
sugar factory.
And your commander, Kwan, a bit in your sugar factory. It's a sugar factory all over the country.
Now, I said the commander didn't create a goo, and almost answer over and back.
A goo, but
I didn't see the goo yet. Why should it? Why should he go? Why should it? I didn't go yet.
Yeah, Ghanaian attitude. Yeah, mentality attitude. We are Dumabia, we are Duma Shagan and inside Obi Guno. Obey this kind of Guno. Because those days are more Ghana. Me. Ramo over back to taxi me. Drivers no egu adwuma no. Da bia mo kwa, and then omo de says 200 Ghana beba, or omo de ka be 300 beba. Me ye adwuma the whole week. Me nya sales, because sales na manya the week no. Me the best akoya repairs. Obi ho kra me bi kwa da me driver. Me car say no ko jesi baby wan ka jira mi o na car ni si wa na nsu toye na esan be twe car e ma car no ko ye condemn yes ye ton scrap ko jesi a shama be me no ye mentality no eye horrible me ka say me beba US na mo guy be me driver no so me penasa me beba US a no aba me chen so ka metimi apeke bia manana the Yajuma Karakratika Moabuchi, which media then for so let go. Adiama, my bush and Ibinaka, my bush and Ibinaka. I'm so not come back 2 weeks now. And I'm so okay. But old can do about me, you so see check to make a yama guy. And I'm in a quab or soccer. And a partner here at that time. You got to toy by the man. And I'm sure okay. Paco, no monya car. Fifi, best at 10 years to maintain one again. Yes, it's Ghana for no is Subano and yet a attitude because your entity and that is the basic. Yeah, my basic training papa from the field school. Let's see a co school. Yeah, the brofo and a train colana dear. Meanwhile, Colano brofo knows how they tell on Tiasia. Swatiasia. And you know, so about train brofo. Train brofo do English timer. But I will train other subject. The same maths and science, geography near there. But chi casa train. No on take a seminar or catching and I say. After 2 years, all train a deal with 2 hours and a couple for it. And they are not better because of your plus one. Yeah, you kind of couple. You have to do it. You get the picture. Yet means you can't plus one. Please, you teach about or couple. Class 2, you teach about or couple. At that time, they answer your couple. But nobody can answer, yes, madam, yes, master, yes, mistress. you know, yeah, ABC and say Ghana 250 years. They say American part. And Ghana say can say yeah, Tanzania because Nipana you woman I am for corrupt. A software corrupt, a control corrupt, citizens corrupt, Oyere corrupt, Ukunu corrupt, Oba corrupt, politicians corrupt. Just say, Chronobia corrupt. Lumba crack case by all because of corruption. Including even Kumasia him for crack, Ejiska, Emma Mokatan. Into no money there. Fifi, you do baby 69 years. You do baby. Send me near Baka, Indonesia. Ghana, you near BH Indonesia for. Indonesia is far better than Ghana.
Yeah.
Most of the African countries I have been there. And yet Ghana, your class, and Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe faces economic sanctions in the world. No. Development in Zimbabwe, we are not closer to them. When you go to South Africa, we are not closer. When you go to Namibia, we are not closer. Even in Benin, when you go to Benin, Rose next west near them, we don't even get closer to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Go to this country, Senegal. To Senegal, beautiful country. You understand? Mako, Egypt, Mako, Tunisia, Mako, Algeria, Mako, Morocco. Beautiful places. You can't find those places like in Ghana. Ghana, apart from some part of Accra, some part of Kumasi. When I Ghana in I say, like a slum. That's how I describe it.
Okay.
Ghana from part of Accra, part of Kumasi, baby Islam. At this time, 69 years, Ghana, you need pipe 24/7. At this time, Ghana, you need Kenya 24/7. Reason anything because you're sustaining your money. During Kwame Nkrumah time, not Ghana you show 24 hours because Kwame Nkrumah Krobia not existing. Chrono or reservoir because those days I'm watching order. Watching order na Chrono or reservoir na order old town. Air supply order Chrono see. There be a show ever. Men and not Chrono men and no Agonasa, Agonasa. You were reservoir and you're not bemen and a question. Also no ensure every day. So you better to cry a few minutes. So there be a own show. Apart from that, if you know what Westino, also a personal reservoir will feel her. In case it's a national one, you can rely on your own one hour you feel. So I need to teach your mind. But Ghana, dear, and this the coin cry about the yard. The train about the 2 hours. You have 2 hours near Park or Yakman. And also, no, yeah, papa, near the sapete. The 2 hours we are in shoot toy, near a crown, a pitu, or my naboka. Nobody will be accounted for, sir, a can of my nabo. Now, Timo, NDC, now NDC, not MPP swap. And the citizens in America, Chebe, yeah, they are Jimmy Cratchit politicians. Can you see? Oh my politicians. For me, your army here. Semetu about build in the next election of Ghana 2028. There's no way I'm met my NDC and not NPP. Because we who are dear, 2 parties no I hear their war. NPP party, John Ejekum Kufuor, yeah, NPP ni our better to be 8 years. Projector or yeah, when we. Nana do danko Kufuor as we NPP, but now 8 years. When to me, we are logic. We are logic. Ojai, friend saying, Kufuor project in Ego as at now, we go a year uncompleted, including a ferry hospital. Ojai in Ego 1 year, and also best starting a day. Even
you on one casa crass, oh, you know, 110 across went to me.
Went to me and yet. On no agenda one said, no, the ban. Ankasan Kra went to me for Pusu and Crawford. Enuma no she mukina. Ena oye AstroTurf any stadium edema krum we say I know the America say why are there Nintiama pass.
I think so. It's almost all the regions. Ninya bi o.
Baby na dey why the why baby but enye enough. Ghana and also my bia say development no e be konanim na kromafo ani begia a statistical basic things. Say unya nsuo 24/7. Unya kanea 24/7. Unya ekwan 24/7. Unya adwuma eye obie nya adwuma ye. Eno achi also timi nso ye dey. Enya good affairs accommodation rate e dan ne body be regulate a if you run nya na tenchen by force obi ye hihye untimi rent dan more than this.
Quick update about if you know. See, normal the rent control is a commission or something like that, but and they are going to regulate how many new one from our establishment. But I think so now Omar revamp an app. Currently, the new a new director to take care of rent control. The new lobby, but now going forward. Mrana and HSN can mobile and give rent for 6 months, and now they're going to enforce that law. And every household, you know, so who the damn mobile, you have to make sure you give them rent control card. Yes, sir. The government will not step in any way.
Okay. When you know, yeah, enough. If it's all nam Chrome or Ghana, they didn't go on. Will be preachy, will be airborne, will be yes, Oba America. Unam Kroma a peaceful Nyautiaye Kasu Unam Ghana will be the container Kusika pound. But and yet the right thing. But Oba Kroma and Tessa will be to Banchoha, be to Yama Basa in America and Tessa. And you know, and my Kroma congested because of Sanya money with the kiosks here, and people are doing all those kiosks to get something done because this is Ghana say there was cement factories, bad trade. But they see the whole region. I was seeing cement factory, the whole region. My boys in Jumaya. I was seeing Timinia a textile factory. They say Ghana, the any able to upon a side. But the new class of Hong Kong textile. With my view of region, Piana district, with my Ghana Textile Company, Kufurudia, Ghana Textile Company, Abunasaba, Ghana Textile Company, Ashama, and CBB quite a banner cementa, Yanya or Teman, and Pelifona Greener, Samantha, Yawa Tema, almost come a little bit on the airport. Eti gasem no, koya another gasem, or Tamale, Koyebi. Damongo, Koyebio, Zavalugu, Koyebio, Volta region, Yebio Kumase, eti range no, epe, Otono, 50 Ghana or ha, I also make many and say, baby, Ubenya cheaper because they be a honor, or your product now, they don't spend much than the Temano because Temanema Bobede, at other villages. And your common sense, we also try to be a better say. Gasem na mabi ba ko pe Ghana. E o say yemo o man ni. The same as aluminium company. Ghana Nestle ye cocoa. Nestle pe e no mo eye millionaire other staff sem na no ni ade. Nestle na tema. Ebi ni Kumase, I don't know. Ebi ni Sunyane. Into your mind then ye titire no.
Our regions,
parliamentarians need now drill Ghana parliamentarians fast. They don't have any brain. I do rule, man. No crap, but citizens in who they feel say everything is fine. So all what they are always advocating for them, maybe NPP, maybe NDC, what have you achieved being an NDC or NPP since I awoke? And then there's our two parties. I am out. And tomorrow, Mama didn't hear Juma. Now, Muntimen's son near Macacani and said, Seven, Kwame Nkrumah be no CPP. I'm a Bayer faction state. And the ABS CPP beside baby wa. I'll continue that Kwame Nkrumah philosophy. A ideology. I'll be added a running idea. Yenya Bayan, all of the Obana factories in one of Bayer, any a pine, including Tamamoto Way. Kwame Nkrumah, yeah, that's usual.
Yeah,
but Kufuor, Nanado, Mahama, a crab and a my organ 85 years. And
Mahama, and Kufadu, and Mahama, and the Kufadu now started, and Mahama Air Conti, which is a motorway. They are currently expansion on this right now.
okay.
They are 38% completion.
Okay. It will be the chapter on the side. At yeah, baby, it's necessary mentality. Young training your money from basic corruption, no dolphin, a doctor man, no more man, air brain. But that's it.
My society corruption in Dawson and I say or mine. Now, maybe you say, could it be said the foreign or the developing or developed world, are they behind our progression, like for us to progress? Because instead of saying a bit more progress, I think they put measures to make sure say Africa doesn't get to where they want to get to. They are suppressing our progress. Is that possible?
It's very possible. It's extremely possible. I mean, they put sanctions on. I mean, how can Ghana not grow their own? I did kind of read it recently. Ghana is not allowed to grow their own produce or grow something because they have to buy it from outside. Like, are you serious?
I know, right?
We don't have tomato farming. We cannot agriculturally grow our own things. But they put a sanction. There's something that I read. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's something I read said they cannot grow, almost to grow VB or minus, so they have to import it. Make it make sense to me. And am I mistaken?
No, so I know that there are a lot of things, a lot of strengths they pull behind to make sure say you don't get to where you have to get to. But as to what exactly type of strengths they pull there, I don't have that for a fact. But I know so definitely there are things they do to make sure say Africa doesn't get to where they want to get to. No country in Africa want to get to. Because right now, as I'm speaking to you, Mahama is trying to they have banned a couple of them. They are trying to ban rice, oil, beans, tomato paste, mackerel, coming from the land imports. But my question is, why wouldn't they also add the sea import and then the air import with those imports? And say, yeah, we can be able to grow our own produce and then get them make those companies. But my question is, once we are trying to ban those, have we make provisions to be able to cater for those needs? Because right now, if you ban them, right, you say you shouldn't import tomatoes or tomatoes paste, mackerel and all this. Do we even have the factories that are producing those things for us?
We don't need to have those factories. You see,
Okay.
cannot do. We cannot sit there and say that the government needs to build a factory. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I had the capital to make a factory, you see, the government of Ghana has to agree with me. Say, oh my factory, no, and there's always a hindrance to you trying to put some kind of infrastructure in place. Oh, would Ghana allow you to build that factory that will produce its own mackerel, that will produce its own tomato paste, any tomato sauce? Why can't I? You know what I'm saying? There's always some kind of hindrances. They block you from doing it. Those are
they have it. Yeah.
Eh?
I said they do. There are a couple of companies that are doing mackerel, doing tomato paste, doing some of them. They also not even doing it in Ghana. They're bringing them. All they do, they just can it in Ghana.
Why?
There's a lot of them.
Why?
Tommy Tom. There's a lot of most of them. They don't do it in Ghana, but they bring. But the question is, if the raw materials are not, how are they going to produce it?
Nothing in Ghana. You have to. There has to be a foundation somehow. You have to do your research. You have to make sure that there's permits. The city or the Ghana will allow you to bring this factory in you there. Okay. If you imagine and Tadia Cross, they say jeans are and Tadia IT is growing so big and everywhere. Kenya has been able to establish its own foundation when it comes to IT. Kenya is blooming. Why can't Ghana do it? That is the thing. Maybe I need to also do the research and figure out, say, okay, do I have the resources to also bring these factories into Ghana? Can it be attractive enough where Levi Jeans will say, and you bet me a CBO or Ghana because they have the consumers there. And so why don't we do that? What minimum the answer to give you, because we need some kind of political person or you're very keen in knowing where to start or how factories are begun in Ghana,
So the problem also is some people BBI or Ghana, people want to eat from your pocket. That's another thing.
I don't know.
That's another thing, because I just spoke to even a friend right now. As a very young guy, he's trying to put up a small factory, rice and other things, and even getting the power to his factory site has become a headache. He decided you have to buy your own pole. He paid for that. You have to get people to mount it, and now he paid for everything. He said, you have to get your own transmitter. He purchased it. For them to come and get it, they said now you have to pay 80-something thousand. Apart from that, even the contractor that has to come and erect the poles, he's also asking him to give him 12,000. So I'm saying is, as a young guy of his age trying to establish a company and employ people, right? And then he's going through this frustration. Do you think, say, if somebody's standing behind seeing this frustration, do you think the person will also go and get it done?
I don't ask them, no. And only ask them, no. Even on a large scale as BB San Crana, he said a crown for Swa, Obesi would die, Ghana, a dankeke. And then it's not assassin be at home, and then it's not land guards this, and then it's not. So the system needs to be fixed. There's something in between that isn't working that we need to figure it out.
I think it's all about policy. If they have to if you get a good policies down, which is out there, like a blueprint or maybe blue and white, red and white out there, everybody can read it, everybody can see that, and it's to before the public domain, everybody can see that. It's hard to do anything, and I think they should also cut the stuff. They have to ask you to go to the office, go to office A, go to office. They should be able to make things online. Let us use the technology, go online, get it done, and then there should be a timeline. If they don't get it done, you should have the right to be able to forward it to, the higher, escalate the issue and get things done. And when those things comes, those bribes, delay in it, and the frustration will be reduced. Anyway,
16 miles.
Yeah. Now can say a short frustration people goes through in trying to establish business in Ghana. Is that also a factor pull Ghana behind in terms of progress?
100% part, because I can register for a company in America here. It take me Danua and I'm moving my provisional card. Within 2 weeks, non promising me said the original certificate never and buy. 2 things at that time said $30 was there for the certificate. I met me running our company. But Ghana, so person will be a Juma. Now call Attorney General say, Registered General say, who person registered Juma. Now per permitter. They bet me take you 1 year. And now 2 years. Almost better so I be trap I take your bribe and son on side. I can permit you. Where your mind team. Now my sister can be say ye intimate produce food crops no Ghana. Na I say a crap. Yes, and yes, young to produce, you want sassy papa rich as any idea. But the entire young to produce, and I say, a queer any access to roads a day, ever call among fomo, a cofa product, Ediaba. It is a mudia, Mequana tomatoes. Omuntime there be as almost the background and a car before the cocoon. Ebasa Emma near Manigu a fool a pro. Tiomuntimi yana pedo. But over America, farmland bia a car crime. Farmland bia America me buy our car crime any. But Ghana say, how many farms and I acquired that area? Acquired beyond because here all the farmers are living in the farm area. So no phone in a telecast and if you see home. Until you was our year crime man, farmer no, or before I couldn't fee. Bagana, or Tiabia shaman. Na left phone war. Afia honor, Nasas or honor yefu. Until no, or your pro data. Maybe a phone is one, car quite bianco. And the inconveniences at doors until it produce more. They see a result into Burkina Faso, Togo, they compare tomatoes, and the bagana. And it's a bano, everyman and yako agriculture. Kagana I am ready because ye be our Ghana, including Odiaba, the whole world, Odiaba Diano, and a precase. A Ghana penny Israel penny diabu. My media. Prekese ho. It is on money or my papa, or my dear Udiaba. I owe my papa and Mister Mano, maybe America, Muse, or my dear Banchida, Cassava, but Cassava ha. O cost to our Tony Boya day. Muse dear Cassava, the men so my dear high, a brilliant more, and a vegetables. But other commodities, no, Muse my dear body or hada. As a body of the choir, $1 That is cheap. What I say, and to Cromhano, almost share Bibia said, a bema timamunino, and yahoto. Ya ye baby a pine, nipa cra one no, ye my own farm food truso, ye try papaya to chair, ye good quota, nipa faso. Pagan in the say, nipa quine benny, ya, untieti and food. What I say. As a sample in a eba brutira, almost a cronier design. But I'm called Ghana no makoda because Ninyan signed the Buama. No money man is a yen coach, and coach na parliament, yen could inquire grossa. If we are Yanko. No man, it will still come home. O call Mumua, minister senior, your mom cloth allowance, your mom security allowance for almost security. It is me chia. Made allowance. Kwasi Asem say, you didn't way. They are earning too much, and the citizens don't even care. No man say me the me this in me NPP. No, what do you need Juma? What do you need Juma? You will never ever decide and commit yourself to one political party. That is not helping you. Bisa Obi said, obey your NDC, obey NPP, and for so pabeng, and when you're apart from the party na elwini and as well use. They don't earn anything, but they still support the party. And you know, Fifi, your mindset, you know, a day. Now, before so I be changing Ghana, a tough Ghana a difficult to change. Ghana name say, Obiya Madia, I was semi free police ni instantly, so I didn't beyond me. But Jina Bonte. Year no akoson tokwa when now you say guy you free Russia buy so name mark or the hotels Fifi I don't believe say all the girls are we invite you omu fie ni nyina no benya omo ene o mada that day na ebi mo buy the very reject obi o no ma metimi na kasa ele obeba wo fie but what try say one na beda obe reject enti kasa time ko bia o try say or nene ever beda or reject you know. I was offered police near Bachino for harassment. America ha untimi fa akatani enko shede. Omra all agree say on any better. Now unko so nemu So no one penny the next day, a police will go to jail for years. Meka said, me tea story be Kofi TV. There was a man. Or say, Nadal will be introduced to Academy Bar. Eddie man. And I'm share for the first time. Date. I'm call date. I'm call class and no sir. And after the date, no, I'm back now on the care. And in the car, I'm on the gear at you. I'm not fair again. No, yes, or so again. And I'm often and no, yes, on the circle so again again rejecting or shoot die. After 3 days, police in the jail because again on the one I say I'm not naka anymore. Finano so nanufu right. So those are the things. But Ghana, let me say, I say, nipa he and I still see a meet me afraid police. It's in the marketing, kitting, yet ignore, and some of the things, class, I will try to even involve the authorities. Be back for us, oh, Mammy, those are things that you know, for this past 69 years, you're wasting in a fee and a baba session. It's all your Ghana and now you're badging back. TSC said, or man, a fee away from now. They try to make an improvement before the year 2028 and ever call new elections. Yeah.
But I say, say a bit to me, it's so about CCA or my Ghana for Oshomukra now to say CCA. But funny enough, I mean, what is funny enough? Most of the African countries around and they're all trooping into Ghana to come and live Ghana. If it's a Ghana, it's far better to live in Ghana. Yes, say it me phone. If it's a Ghana, just say, is there something that we're missing? Or is there something that we are not seeing? Oh, wow.
Yes, you don't always appreciate what you have until you go somewhere and see otherwise. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
I think that to say Obi or Ghana or they're dying say Obetu Kwayamba Abrochi because of things they think that Abrochi is so much easier. But say if you are lazy in your homeland and you travel, you'll be the same lazy man in somebody else's land. It's I just feel as if said Ghana is not perfect. But any perfect, a perfect man will be for. Somebody will come from Mali, Nigeria. Look at the number of people from Nigeria who are in Ghana right now. Almost that said, wow, they can get electricity to going. Even though we are complaining, say electricity is a problem. But if in Nigeria, and we say, wow, Kania Waha, we have electricity, we have this. They see Ghana as if say it's like unbelievable. They want like Nigeria will not admit it, but they value Ghana.
Oh yeah, they do.
And although and you to me compare America to Ghana.
Okay.
You bet me but however, some me not you be your bema ya kase you auto farmland yeah the quiet. Kwame, I don't understand though. Is it the responsibility of the government to put a road on the land that I bought for agriculture? No. I think my responsibility me de kwan beto sa farmland nim. I will cultivate the land. I will make sure that transportation in and out is easy for Equiafono to come and pluck their produce and go to the market and sell it. It's my responsibility. It is a make say. It's now my government to do a near it will not happen. Oh, baby, I mean, what Ghana say. Or call you seen it dying. Or realize that they need access to the road. And or making sure so Obia will contribute a certain amount of money. Obia Fati Camera, Mami Penimu in her 70s. She was able to gather her neighbors to contribute to a certain amount. And over here, to the best of their ability, they are able to do the road. I can't the almost so no to be all. And then we began a bit now for the government to step in. But baby, I have to make sure it's okay. What can I do to also make it work? Kwan, you guess what? Every whoever be out to say I can into a one or when you ask Obi walk around 10 temples, so we have a packing the cow. So we don't value sometimes and the liberation that Ghana maybe has, whereby another country would not even permit. Oh, it's Ghana ding. Yeah, but let's appreciate the little freedom that we have. Just say, and for raw for kakra. The Ghana police, let me okay. I'm sorry. Obi born a year, Emma by social media. Ghana police was able to go and intervene.
Yeah.
Other countries,
It doesn't happen, yeah.
What you say? It's let's appreciate, let's see the goodness kakrana and what Ghana hono. And let's see what we can also do to help with the growth of Ghana's development. That's all I can say.
It has. Let's also help to develop the growth of Ghana development and make sure that Ghana go to the right direction. I think even though we didn't start on time, I want to make sure we with time maybe to be prepared. And my quickly, now maybe for the same question, then what the last word Eddie Achoso?
Fee, my sure the farmers na the and yet a Caribbean as a farmer because most of the farms they work baby you work government rules room it is was government road the next one will be assassin government road was and no pay but road say a was assassin a government I said here intina a demarcate or maybe and a demarcate Ghana money in a plan about but in follow plan at the border Ghana. I know another problem. And he said, Okas will be a farmer, now on only road, now with Timia Trenema, and that from only Sikaya. Oba America farmers no. Every year be a buy a support on with money. When you say Ghana, be so. And Tiano, I'm more encouraging they love to be farmers. Ghana will be papa a farmer cry, no be sereno.
Yeah.
But Oba America will be a farmer when you put it through, or you're proud to be a farmer. Ghana will be said, oh, mammy, a farmer, papa, a farmer. Not on wolf. You must be first Ghana will be 50 knee crowd with no respect. Near parents say, Papa, we ne banner a lawyer, we a doctor, and no, but so be a 50 knee, 50. Oh, Papa, back on a 50 knee on pill. But in America,
how do you ever hear me?
Yeah, in America, special. They earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
There was a time, Meka said, small fault to be a Aquana Babe year car. Me spent $480. It took the guy like less than 2 hours. Parts now toy. Ekahua 480. Whatever say so to parts crowd $200. When you have $200 plus within 2 hours. A Juma Bena Ubenya $200 a day or an hour. Any money people yeah, value Ghana, or electrician, value, or your plumber, value, or your friend saying, hairdressers, value. Bakroma hairdressers, you walk special treatment. The mom, your mom go school, and some of my baby, obey stress, not be pamadia. Your mom go school. But I never be Brianna before say, I will trade there. But my Baba trade even shoemaking. Oh, yeah, Ghana in Yenipa. Baba Brocha, shoemaking. Obi a be in a shop can see shoemaking. You walk baby, I'm approaching. Let me name Mamba America, come name America. A year of tracing or maybe a tracing one eye. What are the Tia de Beconoma? You do America. But quite a stock can see or year of tracings. Sunday my way in a Ghana. But because of say, ye need a board the master animal. Can a youth need up a formation? So what Ghana and for any politicians. udu stage bi no wani tia adwuma bia betumi akosua electrician betumi akosua computer betumi asua mobile phone betumi asua bibia mechanic just a plumbing everything betumi ama wo individual why independent no betumi asua edu ba bi kura bia wo pa ban adwuma ye ba yo ban adwuma bi wo ha ye di fita na ko yo ban adwuma bi wo ha ye di catering adwuma na ko yo ban adwuma bi wo no ma ye di adepam na ko uko ami ye wo ami omo pamade ma ami for enti no uko sua abonten a na wo sa skill na ko pa adwuma na wo de ne ewunim hyehyɛ so a wo hire no enye de enti mesre Ghana for mama ye ni no MBA because most of the things I hear and basic things I who abuchi ti ade na ye ntimi nsua the same thing ye sua for developer ye ho America asase o mutia so ebia na etia so wo Ghana ba ye asase no papa in America but bibia mutimi ye wa ha Ghana snow and top she has no tar she damage across through say akwan say niam bebre ye ni has no issues the whole year the only problem I want insuo say better more and I say opebesi benya dry season for some few back roman at the boni bia wo nature mu no e wa ha insuo to me talk kese na asɛ niam snow betimi ato enframa to me talk hurricane which is a problems on kwa na wo kru we mu but they are still doing what they can sustain the country to be better other than ya ti ba bia be fa say ho na ye heaven ba ya ma ho no mo atiti ye aka say Ghana de nke ho na Yesu ti o because ya sase no eya from Ghana ye new enframa okwa nkura ya se a enframa betimi afa ho na nuasis ti say o ma ni mu ye da asomdwe but basic things bebre na enye adwuma nte ye de say Ghana ni bet na Ghana me wo Ghana enjoyment na me enjoy me ba abroche me nyanesa because abroche no system na different me wo Ghana se me ni car me de bekwa adwuma company ebetu car ba be fa me se me ni car be 1 year akwa company be fa me but me ba American entisa se wu ni car o de bekwa adwuma what yabo ye ntua wo ka you see etika Ghana de me ba America make say kame wo Ghana kame pe because niam na me ye wo Ghana ha me ba me ntimi nye me wo Ghana me sori anopa na me kwa adwuma me pon a enkrofo ba bi o ma fra me o mo so twa me a me kɔ na me no yakosi nkwankwa ni atenase edidi anom ansa na makofi ede ani je we America be tumenya a kwa adwuma na pon a utu ka obehede ade achi wa say adware no didi na asa kwa adwuma ubetinya hye saa the whole week untimi ni enhia wadanfo bia the only time I know wadanfo be kasa no eye phone ba Ghana no boys bi me ni omote Gettysburg haya Lawrence na say no ne your area of Tema every week bia ye hia ye hu ye ho me ni Lawrence Gettysburg yete 20 minutes intervals and so the whole of this year January to March me hu ne da because of opportunity but ye kasa of phones enti Ghana there the best place for us to live say ye niema ye ka Ghana ni bia ntu kwan when you go to South Africa they don't like traveling. It is only a few people who wanted to go out there and see things from over. Majority of the South Africa they are living in South Africa because they enjoy life. Government they boa omo but Ghana there omano citizens no enka government that you government need respect be our citizens. Now say na me nearby ka say this year police fire there obi post to the social media na there omutimi kochina. Yes, they are doing that. But enye ni na no mo ye. Daddy Lumba wu ye. Among 40 social media say Daddy Lumba obi le kum. Omaka different ebi si owo fie, ebi si owo among for other than some for no mo keka sa. And the IGP any Ghana police ain't me invite no member evidence. So those are the things. Untimi mbu ani ngu ebi so. Na wunye bi, na mami who say oh yeah, they are not doing anything. Shapo am coaching ebo nowhere. In your social media there na chie. What is the difference between say Jagraja business social media say Lumba will a human error. The Lumba is saying you have share the error. Police are inviting. And yet the same thing I'm going for a boom here on the social media. I'm on the Yaxium. Now the press will be in the sex videos that I better about it. So those are the things. we are telling them say emrane ni obi endi ti say America obia efesi emrano enye ohiani enye sikani Ghana o yesikani a emrane endi ejeli agada 15 years ene agrada ye jalo but obi okowi abanche ana akoko no your man 15 years obi twa ni na wi that is insane if you need amase
it does say yeah and India what there's some Oba about your last word.
All I can say is happy Independence Day to Ghana. But I'm sure say with the right change of mind, with the right set of minds, with the right leadership in place, abaya obejing or minus so on kase we government we ne ba ye obesi dan we ye ntwaso ye be twen yes yeah that mindset needs to change. So men pai ba na say by the time we get to 100 years now we have proper infrastructure in place. Na empenyifo na no motete amani so nyina no omode baton no they've been able to hand it over to the young mindset. Almost no hopefully they are not corrupt. But and now canon we need to put infrastructure in place. We need to put policies in place. Policies that works. Net policy obekwa akutua sika yes almost set policy. But oh, minua biti akonya we ano nti no maybe ebe man sika kakra obi ja amanako. We need to hold everybody accountable. But again, Ghana is better than most African countries or even a lot of different countries. So yeah, try kakra will get there. I want to say thank you so much to everybody. Miss Shamo, World Cup is coming up. Ghana versus England is coming up in Rhode Island. Good old Providence, Rhode Island, the smallest state in the whole United States. A honum na game no is coming on. It's be so obi biara o tia say they should come wherever you are at. You should definitely come and support Ghana Black Stars right here in New England. Fifi, medasipi.
Thank you so much, Ohima. Thank you so much. I know if you had for Banka. So our Black Star 10, I was expecting it from our Navy, but I know if would you make a once actually.
I know if you can become
I am happy to say my sister is promoted the World Cup. That is
No, I think this one we have to start to because I think we have like 2 or 3 months or 4 months for the World Cup to come on. So we should start to promote the Black Star. So especially we people in Massachusetts and also in New England, we have to be ready for Black Star coming in so that we can support them, give them a full support. Make sure we say Ghana go, Black Star go, you know.
Because most women they are not interested in soccer, so
if you don't want it, big up to you. Oh, you man back over.
Yeah, sports, baby, Ghana will be and we will come and
we want to be there. We will be there. Okay, thank you so much. For it. When you answer, well, here you may say the more say to me. I can't you be to me pay you. Where coffee spotlight, coffee show business media now. Remember the BI boy is only 2 and the Brenda. You check a crowd in a little bit of technical hitch and internet check but time no it to me and by we na mothers and you bet to me cause I feel so myself but more than say because I show videos you posting on YouTube and so my member and cowboy and twemu my sorry so we from Worcester Executive Fitness Club nyame ya aduma the same June inauguration. I feel so there's going to be also fitness walk coming on that day. So if you are listening, please put it on your calendar, make yourself available. There's going to be a lot of dignitaries coming to this event. And also on the next day, 22nd, they're also going to have inauguration. That they're going to have the inauguration on that day. So please make yourself available. We are inviting you, giving you an executive invitation. Come and be part of this very event.